short for a stormtrooper?
In the Episode 8 trailer, there's a line of dialogue that I thought was originally spoken by Kylo Ren, and that was, "I only know one truth." Since then, Rian Johnson has cleared this up, making it known that it was in fact Luke who said this. But still, it got me wondering, does Kylo Ren also only know one truth, the dark side? Or does he feel the pull to the light might be the right path, and he is scared to accept the truth, hiding from the path that it would take him down, embracing only what he has before him? When Ben Solo first learned the truth about his mother's heritage, instead of recoiling from it, he began to embrace it. And most would assume that Snoke then came along and continued to brainwash him to believe in the dark side of the Force. Kylo Ren was, in reality, a perfect specimen to be controlled. Snoke allowed and followed the Skywalker bloodline, but Kylo was skilled, he was special, extremely gifted and extremely powerful in the light side of the Force. But just as every equal has its opposite, however much light side he was born with, an equal amount of dark side can be unleashed. And all he needed was the right catalyst, and finally learning that Darth Vader was his grandfather was exactly the push he needed. Suddenly, Ben was paranoid, losing trust in his own family, unsure of any truths. Just like Anakin before him, he allowed his mind to become tortured and twisted, fearful. And while most would see a villain standing in the black cloaked armor, Kylo saw a hero. Someone that remained a forgotten part of his past, but deserved to have his legacy upheld. A family that lied to him about something so personal doesn't deserve his love, so he found another place for it, standing among the First Order, finishing what Vader started. Of course, this transformation requires total devotion to the dark side, but can Kylo Ren really do that? Since The Force Awakens novelization, we have learned that Kylo actually felt somewhat conflicted before and after he made the decision to kill his father. And that is absolutely because he knows he's guilty. He destroyed Luke's temple, killed all of his students, burnt it to the ground, most likely killed his wife and any family he had. And now, his father stands before him and tells him that it's not too late. Kylo knows that it's too late, and the only way now to continue his path of hatred is to end the very thing that is causing him so much pain. However, Kylo did feel the pain that Han felt. The light side in him is far too strong. It will always be there calling to him. It's almost like a voice in his head driving him crazy. He knows it's the right path to take, but he cannot admit it to himself. This drives his mind completely mad, filled with anger and rage, totally misdirected at his foes, when, in reality, it's his own soul that needs life again. And Snoke knows this. It's the perfect mix of good and evil to ensure an endless game of tug-of-war in his mind. Supreme Leader Snoke is the master manipulator, the puppet king. He places rank and assigns jobs, letting the galaxy tear itself apart. Yet, in many ways, Kylo is also a galaxy being torn apart, led astray, millions of emotions running through him, unable to acquire a normal life, and now adorning a brand new scar, a humiliating gash that he must remind every person of each day they pass him. In many ways, the scar is like Vader's suit, an external warning for anyone about to cross his path, as well as a mark of shame for having failed at a mission so important. So what do all of you think about the dynamics of the dark side and the light side? Is this lost soul we know as Kylo Ren the perfect specimen for Snoke? And how do you imagine Kylo in Episode 8? Leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the Great White Void. And as always, until next we meet, stay in a galaxy far, far away.